The Downtown Los Angeles Art Walk was started about 8 years ago by a handful of galleries who were given empty spaces in buildings that were unoccupied on a street that, unless you were selling drugs or looking for a hooker, you wouldn't be walking on. So they were really bold in their vision of seeing what was to come by opening their doors one Thursday night and inviting a handful of friends down to experience some art, and really created the sense of community that led to the Downtown Art Walk as we know it today. Nowhere else in downtown do you see the economic and experiential growth that you see within the Art Walk footprint. A lot of the smaller businesses make their entire mortgage or rent payment on Art Walk night. So it really is a very positive platform for the community. It's an extremely positive platform for unrepresented artists to exhibit their work. Bars, restaurants, even food trucks have now participated in Art Walk because of its popularity. I can't think of another opportunity in the greater Los Angeles area that's as organic, as uniquely Los Angeles, and as interesting as the Downtown Los Angeles Art Walk. Is many people's first cultural experience, and that doesn't necessarily happen when you're in your teens or 20s. It could happen as late as 30s, 40s, and 50s. Many people don't have access to art programming because of school budgets being slashed. Many people don't come from pockets in the community that have art galleries or museums. So it's very much a comfortable yet empowering experience to walk the streets at Art Walk and walk into a gallery that you would otherwise not feel comfortable going in, but you see people that look like you or sound like you or dress like you inside, and it helps break down a lot of the barriers that people associate with purchasing art, experiencing art, and going to museums.
I think it's great. It's artistic. There's a lot of people everywhere, and I am an artist, so it's a good opportunity to promote your art. You can hand out flyers or talk to people like this. Go see Short Eyes by Miguel Pinheiro, November 18th. Yeah, it's great. How do you feel about it?
First time.
Yeah, it's my first time down here. It's amazing. Like, I don't know, I've never seen so many people come together around here, and it's really nice, you know, friendly. The art's great, it's fantastic, you know, and the people, look at the ladies. You know, you're just having a good old time down here. Something to do on a Thursday night.
I think it's really cool. I think urban life is a really cool thing. I think it's something that LA doesn't have a lot of. And coming from Long Beach, it's nice to, I don't know, actually like the city that I live close to. I don't have a best relationship with LA, so it's cool to get a different vibe from it and to kind of rediscover it. And I think Art Walk is a good opportunity for people to recreate that urban feel that LA lost.
Tomorrow, and I'll let you know if I can make it.
I like to say that this is the first time in the history of Los Angeles, and I think it's pretty safe to say that in the history of this 200-year-old city, that this many artists have had this many chances to exhibit. I know as a young artist, it was impossible to get into galleries. You'd have to take a portfolio, you had to go through a process, you had to be on a waiting list, then maybe someone would put your work up. And it's still like that in a certain way, but there's more places for artists to exhibit. There's more young artists that are establishing themselves through this whole Art Walk process.
As an organization, we support the galleries in the historic core that participate in the Downtown Los Angeles Art Walk. So that being said, we encourage anyone who does outreach to us to show their work to reach out to a gallery that they think would be a hospitable home for their style of artwork. For the artists who aren't looking for a gallery experience, there are vendor opportunities, there's pop-up opportunities, and Art Walk as an organization every month curates a show of its own highlighting a local artist. So there are a variety of ways to participate as an artist in Art Walk, but ultimately, from my point of view, just being here is part of the game.
Well, I'm 16, I've been painting since I was 5, and art is always, that's all I've ever done. So I don't know exactly what spurred me to it. I guess maybe the first drawing I did of Woody Woodpecker or something like that in the kindergarten. But since then, every one of my teachers has fostered my talent. I got a full scholarship to art school after high school, and just been painting ever since. I've been showing my art for a long time down on the Venice Boardwalk, and then that got all screwed up because it's turned into Lord of the Flies. Long story, but it's hard to do. And so I found Venice Art Walk, and I started. In fact, Renee, right here, was the person I met, and we started over at the Alexandria Hotel, and then when this venue opened up here at the Medallion, it was everything that we look forward to having. And so I've been here now a couple of months, and it's just going great.
Okay, what advice do you have for up-and-coming artists?
Paint every day. Pick up a brush, keep the brush moving. The brush will teach you. Each painting is a lesson, and you'll get better and better with each painting.
Downtown Los Angeles Art Walk is growing exponentially every day. When the current administration, including myself and Catherine, who is our Director of Operations, took over in December, we had 16,000 friends. On-site attendance was anywhere from 22 to 25,000, and we had just under 30 galleries. We have a newly designed website that's been visited by every country with internet access in the world. We've been covered by everything from National Geographic to the UK-based publication Independent. Number of galleries now is close to 50, and number of participants is pushing 50,000. The success of the Downtown Los Angeles Art Walk is unquestionable.